Hello, my name's Bosco the Shooter, and I am a B&T addict, and this is my story. Sometimes when I wake up, all I can think about is B&Ts. It's the only thing that I'm thinking about. I can't even think about anything else. I can't even operate until I touch one of my beautiful B&Ts. My friends are saying it's affecting our friendships. My girlfriend says it affects our relationship. My job, my boss says it's affecting my work. I have a problem.
Anyway, I don't really know what I'm doing right now. To be honest with you, fam, I've been a little bit depressed on the gun situation because I can't shoot any of my guns. It's a dire situation up here in Canada. I just can't tell you guys enough how much I appreciate the love. I'm ultimately trying to get this channel to the point where I can go do trips. I want to go to CB&T factory, hint hint, wink wink. I want to go see some of these big dealers like Chase. I want to go shoot some of the SD guns on camera for everyone. I'm trying to make it happen. I'm not going to lie. I just have been not motivated to make gun content due to the fact that my entire plan was to shoot all the guns. And I can't. So anyway, right now, this is going to be the 300 subscriber episode. If you're here and you're subscribed, thank you. And I'm going to show you some guns right now. So let's get to this. Okay, so I just wanted to give the Americans a little bit of a warning. What's happening here, I see it every day happening where you guys are. So you guys should be really, really careful. I know you guys have the Second Amendment, but what's happening here right now is they're going ahead with this ban at the cost of billions of dollars. So far, they did one small pilot project on the smallest province. It's like this island province on the East Coast, Prince Edward Island. They got 25 rifles or something like that, or 25 guns. So it's just a pathetic outcome. And right now, these are all on the chopping block. Yeah, I just wanted to let you know. Can't shoot them. As of now, we have amnesty till next year. And they are planning on taking resources from the RCMP and the police to confiscate these, even though the police say that it's complete bullshit and they're not down with the fact that I think it's 99%, at least 90% of guns that are used in crimes are smuggled in from the States. So this is definitely just smoke and mirrors, and this is a political virtue signal. Anyway, I'm going to get to it. All right, the first gun I'm going to talk about is a APC 9K in tan. This has the lingo lower on it, and I've thrown on the stock, the UGG boot that a lot of people don't like, but personally I don't hate it that much. This is a pretty nice unit here. Yeah, it's just a beautiful fucking gun. I got this as a used demo in a Glock lower, and it didn't come with a stock. And I had the lingo lower sitting around, and this is how this ended up. It's got no sights on it, except for the irons. I really love this gun. I really love the look of this gun. To be honest with you, the APC 9K is just a pistol, is one of the coolest B&Ts. And it's got the A3 tactical grip with the grenade. I believe this is the APCK specific version. Yeah, nice unit. And I think it's got this is called a Rise Armament Blitz trigger, and just a super crappy standard one-sided AR safety. Yeah, nothing special in here, but this is a beautiful gun, one of my favorites for sure. I'm just gonna go through these guns in the order that they are on the floor. Okay, the next gun I got here is just the regular APC 9K with the B&T lower. This is a beautiful gun. Again, one of my favorite guns in my collection. Just a beautiful, beautiful gun. I got this one from the same place. It came exactly as you see it, minus the K2 grip. I have heavily modified all my K2s to get rid of that little nub, and then I stippled them, so you'll see all my guns kind of have the same grip setup. I just I didn't like the angle on the regular Magpul grip, and the APC or the K2 grip just has the weirdest hump that would just hurt my hand. I couldn't hold it for very long. This is completely stock except for I have done my safety mod, Holosun solar charging rifle sight. I know everyone hates, and it's got a American Defense mount on there, titanium. Anyway, this is a sick little rig. I love this gun. Can't wait to shoot it again. So everyone vote conservative. Okay, we're going from right to left. So right now, from the right, we got the white. I don't know if I even showed anyone this, but I painted this the same day that I painted that other gun. And then when I was putting on I didn't wait 48 hours, and I kind of messed up the paint on here. And I think I'm going to do a snow camo setup on this. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Should I just keep it all white, or should I slap down some different colors of gray on here and maybe a little bit of black? Yeah, I do live in the snow, so the white does work for me, and I would like to get some pictures of this in the actual snow before I paint it, but let me know in the comments. Obviously, this is the 9-inch SPC9. I got this. This is another demo. Like, it barely even looks used at all. Sweet, sweet, sweet gun. I fucking love these guns so much. Yeah, just an amazing gun. I don't really know what more to say. Someone asked me in the comments a couple days ago, GHM9 versus SPC9. I don't know if they're asking for that video or if they're asking my opinion, but I'm going to go SPC9 from the dual charge handles and just the simplicity of none of the non-contained springs and the single spring. It's just the buffer and the bolt. This thing is super simple. I would pick this, I think, if I had to. So yeah, SPC9, 9-inch. It's a beautiful gun. I'm going to flag myself here just to show you guys the other side. Beautiful gun. This gun has the lower from the limited gray, the first original limited gray. I did take out the safety select. No, I didn't in these. So the safeties in these metal guns are substantially nicer than the ones on the regular guns. So I didn't do any modifications to this. This is just the standard SPC9 PDW, as you know it, as you love it, with the gray lower from the limited gray. This is a sweet gun. This is the first gun I got during what let's call the crazy gun buying. I don't even know. I just bought a lot of guns in 2022, 2023. 2023, sorry. So this is the first one. This is the one that started it all. I sold a lot of really nice guns to buy this gun, and I do not regret it, even though I cannot shoot it. So vote conservative, as I say. Anyway, SBC9 PW. Ooh, just love the sound of that. Just do that over and over. I don't know how it sounds in this room, this tiny little room. I know the sound's not going to be as good as most of my videos because I do voiceovers in the booth, but I just wanted to change it up a little bit. And I knew that I was about to hit 300 subscribers, and I thought, you know what? What better to do than to pull out all the V&Ts for my subscribers, man. Here's to the 300 people. This one is a special one to me. This is like one of the reasons why I'm such a B&T addict. Those of you who know, this is the Gen 1 APC. You see, it's got the little flip-ups. The little crappy flip-ups that B&T's like, they're meant to be crappy so they can be replaced and shit. It's like, well, you know what? I bet you if they did it nowadays, they would have been metal and this gun would have cost like $50 more, right? But who cares? This thing is tight. This is one of the sweetest guns that I own. I don't know what to tell you. Listen to the trigger on this thing. Ooh, I swear to God, the trigger on the Gen 1 just sounds nicer. It looks like identical. They say it's not nicer. In Canada, we get this logo on our B&Ts, the Wolverine logo. I don't even care about the serials. It is what it is. RCMP, you know that I have this. So anyway, this is the gun that has been banned for the last it's been banned for 2 years now, a year and a half? I don't even know. But anyway, this is the mass destruction weapon of war that the liberals are so afraid of, the 9mm APC9 Gen 1. with the ump stock. Just love this gun. It's got I believe this is a green AEMS holosun. It's on the low mount. This one's set up for carryability and concealment. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Just joking, RCMP. Anyway, let's get on to another gun now. Next gun we got, the last gun you guys saw on the channel. The SPC9 PDW. This one's one of the first, like, I don't even know, I think there's like 400 guns. I have it written in a, I don't even know, I probably don't have it anymore, but someone had confirmed from B&T how many of these there were. It was like 300, and then another 300 are the ones with the shorter barrel and the recessed tri-lug. Anyway, this is the one that I painted. I got a lot of people saying they liked what I did, and a lot of people didn't like it. Anyway, this is one of my most cherished guns. I got this on the craziest deal. It had been returned 3 times due to the fact that people thought that it was the 9-inch on Gunbroker, and I traced it back 3 separate sales, including one that I had the receipt for, where I emailed the guy and asked him, and he was like, "Oh, I don't know, it wasn't the 9-inch," but it said blatantly in the ad it was a 9-inch, or it wasn't a 9-inch, and that they would swap it out. Man, I got such a good deal on this. I think it was like $1,120. I shit you not. And the receipt in the bag was for like almost $1,900. So like, this one is so special to me because of the deal that I got. I can't even explain to you enough. But anyway, the SPC9 PDW, threaded. Who knows? There's so much information on what the barrel lengths are on these, and I used to know, but I forgot now. But it's like a 4.5 or a 5 or something like that. Anyway, we're gonna get on to the next gun. Okay, the next gun is the 8.9-inch APC9 Limited. This one is dope. This one just feels so balanced with the extra length in the front, with the UGG boot stock. I got this one for a crazy deal as well in 2023. Never got to shoot this beast. It pains me. I hope I one day get to shoot this on camera for you guys and just for myself, like in general. It's got the A3 Tactical, just the nub that mounts on M-Lock. Love this gun. The APC9 Limited Gray with a black lower. No shade to the way that it came. I just love the way that the black and the gray look, and then the other black and the gray. I just think they both look better. This one's got nothing on it. I have too many APC9s to put stuff on all of them. I have just left this one basically stock, except with the standard A3 grip, the M-Lock version. Yeah, beautiful gun. One of my favorites. I know I said that on probably every gun already. Okay, the next gun in the collection is the APC 223. This one has the skeleton stock with right now it has the brace adapter. This is a sweet, sweet, sweet gun. Again, never got to shoot this. This one came in like right before it got banned. But anyway, the APC 223 Pro. It's super sweet. If you notice, the buttons are actually swapped. So you would have like the button here on the 9mm. I bet you have it on the other side, and vice versa. You'd have that little paddle on the right side, but on the left side you have the paddle. That's something I noticed after a really long time. This one is just a beautiful gun. It came used. You can tell it's been shot. I can smell it right now, but it looks brand new, and I got a sweet deal. 2023 was an awesome year for buying B&Ts, boys. The next gun we have is an APC 308. This is the big boy, the long boy. I don't even know if I can get it in the whole shot. But this is a sweet, sweet gun. It's huge, but it is one of the sweetest guns. The bolt is so heavy in this thing, it is insane. But the pull to cock this gun is like nothing. I don't know why, but the bigger the gun from B&T, the easier they are to cock. Like, my mom can't cock any of the 9mm. She could cock this all day long with one hand, I'm telling you. But anyway, APC 308 Pro. This is the last B&T I purchased. I do regrettably regret buying this gun because I could have bought a lot of stuff for this gun, and now I can't even shoot it. I never got to shoot it. It was banned like instantly after becoming mine. And I made a trade for the SPC9 that didn't go through for like 6 months. And then I ended up just having to buy it off the guy instead of trading the SPC9, which I do. I'm glad I did that, except for the fact I've never shot this. This is another one of my unshot B&Ts. Boys, put an L in the comments for the liberals and their gun ban, okay? We want to shoot these guns one day. So put an L in the comments for me. It's not a last but not least situation. This is one of my favorite guns. No, this is not the SD. This is just a stupid tri-lug blast can, but we're in Canada and that's the best that I can do. But this is the APC9 Limited as it came to me with the SCRS and an A3 tactical grip. Who makes this? I can't even remember. I think this is in Lead We Trust. In Lead We Trust blast can for tri-lug. But this gun is so sick. This thing is so small. Like, it's not an APC9K, but it's only a couple inches bigger, and this thing can fuck shit up. APC9 Limited, probably my favorite gun. And I know I've said that for a lot of guns, but I might actually mean it on this one. This is a beautiful, beautiful gun. Anyway, put another L in the comments for the liberals for me on this one, please. I know you Americans don't understand what that means, but the Americans need to know that the liberals are taking L's up here, and your Democrats are trying to do the same thing down there. So be careful. It's a slippery slope, okay? This is one of the guns that started it all for me on my B&T addiction. I got this one when you couldn't get Glock lowered APC9s because I wanted to shoot 10 rounds, and these ones are limited to 5 rounds, so I figured there's nothing I can do. It's already a 5-round gun. You'll never be able to get it in the 10-round version, so I bought this. There was a green one and a tan one, and I regret to this day not buying both of them and keeping them together from the same collection, but I got this one. This one is absolutely beautiful. It is a 2012 production TP9 US. Imported in Canada by probably DSA, but it says Brugger and Thomas on it. I'm not really sure, actually, to be honest with you. But this is a sweet gun, the RAL 8000 TP9 Gen 1 with the cross-block safety. Everything else is basically the same. You can watch my video. I have all the little things that are different. There's a ton of little nuances, but the main one you're going to notice is the safety. And then some other ones are that the charge handle is a little bit smaller on the new one. Man, it's been so long, I can't even remember. There's something up here on the muzzle that's a little bit different. But yeah, this is a sweet, sweet gun. Last but not least, we have the TP9 -N. And this is obviously the newer version. It has the fake suppressor. For you Americans, you want to see what a fake suppressor looks like on a B&T. This is a legit B&T fake suppressor. So RCMP, no, I'm not a Canadian with a suppressor. I bought this legally in Canada. So yeah, and this isn't banned. So I can keep this after you take the gun. I don't know why I would want to have it, but and Americans aren't going to want it either. But this is the TP9-N with the new style safety. It's got the smaller charge handle. Oh, it's a bigger charge handle on the N. And then I remember now, the roll, the size on this bolt drop is a tiny bit bigger and easier to grab at. And then it is also now ambidextrous. In the day, there was no way to push the safety from the other side. So ambidextrous, yeah, TP9-N. One of my favorites, again. Someone comment how many guns were one of my favorites. Was it all of them? Let me know. The aftermath of me filming this video.